What is going on, my beautiful peoples? I already know, Joe. What is you doing, Joe? It's tomorrow. What is you doing? What is you doing? I don't have an answer. The only thing I can tell you is tired of doing the same thing. I gotta do something different. I can't keep doing the same thing. Now, I don't want you to listen to this or come in on the live stream and think that this is something negative because it's not something negative. This is an opportunity for me to share with everyone why we will be doing things different starting next week. But if you want to know more, I suggest that you watch the intro that we're about to play because I believe it will answer some of your questions. So, without further ado, let's play our intro, show our silver and our gold members some love, and then we're going to talk today until it's tomorrow. Let's go. This is Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, aka Joe. Welcome to my car. Welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you being here. We love for you to take the time to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you'll know the next time that we drop content. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday is Motivation Monday. We focus on motivation. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday. Yes, we're going to talk about technology and a little bit of motivation and how we can use the two. Third, on Wednesday, is Work on You Wednesday. We're going to talk about fitness and we're going to talk about other things that make us better people. We drop fitness videos, we drop tech videos, we drop motivation videos, as well as YouTube shorts. But let's show some love to our silver and our gold members. And then, y'all, we can get this party started. Let's go. What is going on? What is going on? So, as my big bro Vision would say, shh, don't tell nobody. It's a secret. You heard it here first. Starting next week, we'll be going live 3 days a week. Now, this is the reason why. And I want you to understand what we're doing. There is something that we have to put together. Yesterday we talked about math, but let me explain it to you this way. If I spend 5 days a week making content, but I have no, excuse me, but I have no time to support others in the community, my family members, have I really won? think so. Because in the end, I've lost. Because I haven't been able to show love to as many people as I would like. So we're going to get rid of 2 days of our live streams. Starting next week, no more Thursdays, no more Fridays. I'm tired of doing the same thing, y'all. I want to do something different. But I'm explaining to you why. But first, let's speak to some people, and then we'll drop the link, and we'll have us a good old time. How about that? So I dropped the link just in case. We got Big Bro Vision in the building. Smash the like button, folks. That's what I'm talking about, Big Bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I'm gonna tell you something. This is a prime example of what we're trying to do. It's 11:11. It's almost tomorrow. But I'm going to tell you, things happen life-wise today. I couldn't go live at 5:15. I didn't even get off work till like 5:12. It was just one of those days. We had to do some locate requests with our fiber connections from building to building, our backbone infrastructure, all these good tech mumbo jumbo things. I didn't have time to make a thumbnail. I didn't have time to think about what I was going to discuss because literally I was busy all day long. But I said, you know what? I'm going live tonight. I wanted to go live at 10:30, but I couldn't. Family stuff and life and everything. But I knew that if I went live at 11:15, there was going to be some support. And just like that, we got my Big Bro Vision in the background. What's going on, Big Bro? How you doing?
What's going on with you, fam? How you doing?
I, man, I'm just waiting for the classic phrase for live streams at this time of the night.
Man, you're supposed to be in the bed, dude. What what the problem is, man?
Hashtag grinding, hashtag last hurrah, hashtag last supper, all of them little things. You know what I mean?
hmm
Yeah.
as it should be.
How you doing, sis?
I was
Anyway,
trying to I was trying to go to bed because I just finished my live stream not too long ago and was sitting out here in the 3 season room with the COO and watching a good movie. And next thing I know, we got motivation from the weightlifting geek. And
well,
I'm like,
uh,
what?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not going to interfere with COO time. You know what I mean? Literally, I'm not gonna let you do what you did to me last night. I couldn't even focus at work today. So I'm not finna be up here for the whole hour going into tomorrow. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna have us about a good 30-minute conversation, and then I'm gonna carry my happy self to bed.
And I'm gonna do you one better. I may be here 5 minutes, and I'm getting off of here. I
Yes, sir.
needed to come up and show my brother some support because I heard you talking about some changes. What kind of changes you got going on, dude?
Well, see, this is the thing. Now, and I'm gonna say this because I feel like it needs to be said.
Mm-hmm.
Does not matter how big you get, how many subscribers you have, how many watch hours you have, the type of Google paycheck that you receive on the 20th/21st of every month. If you don't have your own version of a presidential cabinet, people that you can go to that will give you wise advice. Hashtag, what are we doing?
True.
So, I got some wise advice from the person on the panel with me, and we making some changes now. And I mentioned it at the outset, and we did a whole new intro. I'm working on some things, trying to make it even better.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I can't win if I'm not around to support.
True
And
story.
and I don't want it to seem like I'm so wrapped up in pushing out content. Gotta do something every day, every day, every day, every day, that I can't be there for the people that are actually showing me support by being there. So
Right.
we're gonna make some adjustments, and
Okay.
I this is one of those situations where we have to trust the process. It
That's true.
it's like we talked about yesterday. It's a math situation. This is a mathematical equation. 1 plus 1 can equal 3, 10, 30, 300. You never know. But
Hmm. That's
I just
wise.
thank you, big bro. Like I started this whole thing to help people in the process of helping myself. I
Right.
wanted to be there for people. I wanted to be that person that everybody knew if they went live, Joe's going to be there. Now, there ain't enough of me to go around to be that way for everyone, for every live stream. But I want
Right.
to be there for at least a couple. You know what I mean? Like, I
Hmm.
may have missed Thursday, but I'm going to be there for Friday. I may have missed Friday, but I'm going to be there for Saturday. I, I can't focus on me. I have to focus on everyone else, and me will be taken care of in the process.
That's very true. And I do the same. You know, there are a couple content creators that were going live right before me, but in my process, I couldn't go in and speak to everybody and do everything. So I went in, I hit the like button, I stayed long enough, to show some support, and then I quietly dipped out.
Yes,
And I do that to a lot of people that don't even know I'm there in the chat, but I'm there. I always hit the like button, and I do what I can with the time that I have.
that's it. And I'm gonna tell you, what you mentioned is something that I've been thinking about because you take wind, for instance.
Hmm.
You don't see wind,
Right.
but if the meteorologist says that there's a hurricane or tornado headed your way, because you can't see wind, it don't mean that it's not going to create some havoc. Now, you got to make a choice. Are you going to stay there to protect your ponderosa? Are you going to move? That's an individual thing everybody's got to do. But trust and do believe the invisible wind is coming. It it's a fact, and I want to be that wind on this platform. I may not always be seen, but it's not about being seen. I just want to be there so that in the end, I can say, I tried to help this family member to surpass my growth on this platform.
Exactly. That's absolutely right. That's right. Like I've always been saying, we can't win by ourselves.
Yes, sir.
We have to take people along with us. We have to show support. We have to help others in order for us to win. Period.
There is, this is a community. There's no way around it. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna leave this comment up for a second because this particular channel that's on the screen right now is the epitome of what I'm discussing and what I wanted to share.
What?
Bud,
Whose channel? What were you talking about?
the Bud files, they are everywhere.
Okay. Yes.
It's one of, it's another one of Bud files to me are kind of like scratching PPA. Like
Hmm.
anywhere that you go, you're gonna see them somewhere, and their circle, their web is always growing. They're showing love to everybody.
Right. Right. And
I
that's how they're going to win. And and
yeah,
and I just want to say this real quick to the channels that are growing. Trust the process and do not get discouraged if things are not moving as fast as you want them to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, see, I'm gonna have to start doing you like I do Jay. I'm gonna need you to get on my head vision. Um, but you take scientific experiments. You are measuring out and adding specific amounts of different elements or whatever the case may be. And some of
Hmm.
these experiments, they don't instantly go bang. Like you put different elements in test tubes and beakers and all of these other scientific things, and it might be
Right,
10 seconds, 15 seconds. You walked away, and all of a sudden, this whole chemical reaction has happened and turned into something that it wasn't before, and it's covered the whole laboratory table and all. But it took time. You,
exactly.
you know what I mean? What's that phrase that a lot of people that are my elders use? A watch pot never boils. Like, I mean,
That's
you
right.
sit, you watching and you watching. I see two bubbles. I see three bubbles, but nothing's happening. You go to the
Right,
bathroom, you come back, and it's literally overflowing out of the pot.
right, right. And fortunately, that was the lesson I learned going into this. And I didn't care about numbers, and to this day, I still
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch the numbers of subscribers, and I'll say this until you guys and ladies hear the broken record. The only thing I focus on is good content. Because if you don't provide good content, the numbers will never show.
That's it.
You look at people, I look at these huge channels, and I'll just throw this one out because I'm shocked he actually knows who I am.
Yes, sir.
Lead Farmer 73.
That's it.
He's got somewhere, I think, over 300,000 subscribers.
Crazy. Crazy.
And he said he's been at this, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, he's been doing this for 15 years.
That's it.
And,
That's it.
I spoke in one of his lives, and the first live I actually said something in because I learned from Lead Farmer. I learned from him.
Me too. Me
And
too.
I said hello in the chat, and he said hi to me and was like, bruh, I've been watching you. I see what you're doing. I love what you're doing over there.
Yes, sir. I
I w-
concur.
I was speechless. I
You
was
ditto.
literally speechless to the point like, huh? You talking to me? You
You need,
noticed me?
yeah.
So, folks, just keep doing what you're doing and just be consistent at it. That's
That's
the
it.
whole key. That's the whole key. Be consistent at what you're doing.
That's it. Jared came through with the facts. He said 306K. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Bananas. That's it, TLC. That's it. Um,
Yes.
Tay Eats, what's going on,
Tay
sis?
Eats, how you
I,
doing?
I've been putting comments up as we've been talking. I just like to show everybody some love. I'm gonna tell you something. Tay Eats is another silent assassin in these
Yes,
YouTube streets. And
yes,
and I'm leaving her comment up for a second. I don't care about numbers. I just enjoy doing this. And the minute I stop enjoying it, I will stop. And
right, right.
that's the attitude that we gotta have. This has
Mm-hmm,
gotta be fun.
mm-hmm.
Because You have somebody that is over there somewhere in the corner of some room mad because somebody got more than somebody else. And if they don't get this many, they're going to stop. Tayson, I'm having fun, fam. I'm
Yeah.
having fun. And no, even when I was doing 10 live streams a week,
Mm-hmm.
lunchtime every day, after work
Mm-hmm.
every day, the fun never stopped. But I had to
Right.
make adjustments for the other aspects of my life that needed
Correct.
some attention. So
Correct.
the step back and the adjustment and these things are not because I'm not happy with YouTube. It's not because I'm disgruntled. It's not because of any of these things. It's literally freeing up time to get videos into the long form content algorithm, to be in other people's live streams and show them support. Like,
Right.
I, I got to do better.
Right. And the same is for TLC in the garden. I see her everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere I go, she's there.
Yes.
And no matter where I'm at, she always speaks to me.
That's it.
And she's good people. And the same for Jared. Jared's doing his thing.
For sure.
You
For
know, a
sure.
lot of times when he goes live, I'm working and I'm in meetings and everything. But the least I can do is hit the like button
That's
and
it.
show some type of support.
That's it. Now,
Yeah.
now I'm leaving this comment up because if you don't know, East Dad and Tay Eats are good friends, and I know that the comment seems like they're not, but it's part of their banter as friends. East
Right.
Dad said at TWLG, "I don't like Tay Eats. She get on my nerves, but you gotta know them. You gotta
Right.
know them to understand the banter and whatnot." Um,
Right.
but it's good stuff. Look, he's that said, you know I'm
You
lying.
know I'm lying. Right. Right.
Tay said, I don't like you either. He said.
Right. Right. I don't like you either, East. Right. And that's good. That's how friendships grow and things like that. Absolutely.
For sure, for sure.
But
And
I just wanted to come up and show you support
I
and
appreciate it,
tell
big
you
bro.
to go to bed. It's 11:28.
I am. We have been live for 22 minutes and 55 seconds. So I got a few more minutes and then listen, I'm gonna tell you, I was in the server room. I was sitting in my office working on some stuff. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, what's that noise? Oh, that was me. That was me almost snoring. Okay. Oh. So I need to get up and go to the water fountain. Like, sheesh. Yeah. So I
Right.
can't. I can't let y'all do what y'all did to me last night. I can't do 2 nights in a row. But
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to be consistent. I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to throw out. This
Mm-hmm.
is a sneak peek because while everybody else is asleep, y'all found out right now what next week holds.
Mm-hmm.
There are gonna be
That's
some
right.
people Thursday, Joe. You all right? Oh,
Right.
look! Before you go, I need you to say hey to somebody. Do me a favor, turn your camera on for just 1 second, big bro, just so I can see you.
Uh it's either resilient dad or it's African dreaming, and I ain't messing with none of y'all tonight.
Hold on, your camera was black. I don't know why. Um, that's weird. I'm so I'm Vision. I'm so scared now, but because of all
Right.
these things. But do me a favor, one more, and I don't know why, but when you turn your camera on, it's black. I don't know if you got to switch cameras
Or turn on a light.
or are you in a server room? Um, I'm so scared.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm so scared.
Don't do it.
Did- I
Don't
want
do
to
it.
bring I want to bring you up, bro, but I don't know why I can't see you. It's still black. I it's still black. I don't understand. I don't know if a light is off or something.
Mm-mm,
But
mm-mm.
I want to bring you up, but I gotta be able to see you because this is, you know what I say about late night. You know what I mean? This is when all the bad things happen. So
Right.
and trust me, the panelist that's with me knows because
Yes,
it's
I
happened.
do.
It's happened before. Um, fair
And
enough. Yeah,
it ain't personal. It
yeah,
ain't personal. It's protocol.
yeah, yeah. I gotta be able to see your face because right now it's just black, and I don't understand why. Um,
Hmm.
yes, Jared said he agrees. He said got love for everyone. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
He's dad said I accept that.
Right. Right. Right.
Oh man. Yes, yes, that's it, Tay. That's it. That's what we're doing. We trying to make this thing work, y'all. We trying to do this thing. We doing it together. Um, if that's you, big bro, shoot me a text or
I
something.
was just getting ready to say, let me verify.
Yeah, yeah. Just so I can make sure, cause man, I'm glad you're here, Jared, and I appreciate you for being here, bro. I've been running and running and running. I I done missed so many lives. I miss Visions live tonight. I miss your live tonight. You know, it's been one of them days, but I appreciate you being here, my bro. I really do. I understand, big sis. I understand. It is time to go to bed, and I ain't too far behind you. I promise you, I'm not. What's going on, 510? How you doing, fam? Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Jamie said,
I
don't do it. Educated
o-
Natural said, no
okay.
joke.
He just verified with me.
Oh, he did?
Wait a
Okay.
minute. Okay. Yes. Yeah. He
Okay.
verified.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. All right. What's going on, big bro? How you doing?
I love that sense of security, man. Can't even judge you
Hey.
for it.
Bruh. Listen. I be I be hashtag scared.
Right. That's why I was like, hold on.
The feats
We
do
need
come
to do
out at night. I ain't gonna lie.
For
exactly
sure.
some. We need to do some two-step authentication here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Let's get multi-factor involved. How
I was
about
about to
that?
say, where's the
Exactly.
biometrics? We need
Yeah,
those.
yeah. Let me see
That
your
that's
phone.
coming next. That's coming next. Did I see my favorite lawyer in your chat?
Oh yeah, yeah. Kim's here.
Two times five. Good to
Yes,
see
sir.
you.
Yes, sir. Maryland, making
And
it with Maryland. How you doing, sis? Uh, big bro, ARD. Talk to me. You came up. Tell me what's on your mind, big bro.
yeah, honestly, I think man, it's always good to I call this in a way, you call it story time, whatever you have. But just to
Yes.
see your resilience, man, after you already know what that day requires, between
Thank
your
you.
job, between, your second job, which is your family, and
Yeah.
all your interests and endeavors, like, you know what it requires. And that's no small feat, my brother. Like, you don't have to do this, but
Thank
you
you.
choose
Hmm.
to, you know. And
Exactly.
I just
Thank
wanted
you.
to show you love on that for sure. It's not easy. Yeah,
Now,
especially all the things that happen backstage and when the lights are off, right?
yes.
You know
Yes.
it's good,
Hmm.
and it could be a deterrent sometimes, but if you want to be consistent, you want to just push through, you want to see this grow to something, you just got to be there. You have to show up and you got to do what you continually do. So, yeah, I
For
appreciate you,
sure.
man. Thank you for the motivation.
Hey man, likewise, big bro. Much love. And I'm gonna tell you, dropping down from doing a lunchtime live stream every day to just the after work live stream, I went back and forth. I didn't know what to do, but it's like it didn't make sense for me to leave the after work Because I mean, and y'all know how we talking about we got IT professionals on the platform. You, you you can't always take lunch at exactly the time you want to take lunch. Sometimes
Yeah,
things
for sure.
you see what I'm
True
saying?
story.
So it's like me saying we're gonna go live every day at 1.
Yeah.
That is a fallacy because there will be days that it will be 3, and I don't have no choice about it because stuff has to get done.
I'm still
Um,
trying to figure out how do I don't eat lunch for dinner.
yes,
Because
Correct.
that
Correct.
part, that part. Yeah,
Or not eat at all. You wait,
exactly.
next thing you know,
yeah.
it's like 11 o'clock at night, and you're like, oh man, I done missed everything.
Like
Yeah. Only thing I've had was like a cup of coffee. Matter of fact, the whole pot, maybe two.
That's
mhm.
true. True story.
Exactly, big bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it was like at least I could be consistent because I get off work at the same time, barring forest fires and yada yada yada. Um,
Yep.
but it was
Potential
scary.
fires, real
Yeah,
Hmm.
fires. Yeah.
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 Because you get that 4:59 phone call that the whole Blade server's down. Like what? Oh, oh,
Hmm.
oh, and you found out at 11. Those kind of calls.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Sure.
by and large, most of the time, at 5:15, I'm already in the car, somewhat mobile. We can go live. Um,
Right.
but letting go of that lunchtime was scary because I didn't know. Because y'all know this whole thing is a business in the process of motivation. I enjoy what I do, but the term that I am working on, and I don't know how long it's going to take, and I don't care how long it takes. Generational wealth.
Hmm.
Right.
That's what I want. So there's business moves that happen behind the scenes with contracts and vendors and affiliates and sponsors, and uh,
Yeah.
so things have to go in a certain direction. And the
Hmm.
thought of letting go of 5 live streams a week, it's like, whoa, it is this going to get me where I'm trying to go? Or is this gonna hurt me? And
Hmm.
and I say shout out to the community because when I tell y'all nothing changed, I mean nothing changed. Oh, I look, I just saw your comments in the private chat, ARD. um, But nothing changed. The community has still supported, regardless in different ways. So, making this adjustment to 3 days a week, I want to be present on the platform. I don't
Right.
have to be in the limelight. I just want to be there to support the people that are supporting me and to meet new people and to genuinely show love because the rest of it will work out in the wash.
Yeah.
Right.
And
That's
just
right.
like all of these lives are just like how we can make shorts or any content, right?
Yeah.
These are all look at them as stocks. These are just one stock at a time. Call it penny stocks if you want. Call it,
Hmm.
something that's
Yeah.
4x, whatever you have. The
I
thing
see
That's
you
is,
with the
as
good.
long as you
technology.
keep invested,
See you
they'll
with
grow.
it.
That's
Yeah.
see. That's why I can't mess with y'all after 10 o'clock at night because y'all start talking
Hey,
deep and dropping stuff, and I'll be up for the next 3 hours thinking about everything y'all said.
listen, ARD has our financial plan in order, big bro.
I know.
You
I know.
know what
I
I'm
had a
saying?
conversation. I had a conversation with him this afternoon. I'm like, dude, I'm late for a meeting. Messing
Yeah.
Look,
around with you, and he
look,
was dropping knowledge left and right. I was like, Lord, okay.
and see that was us Friday or Saturday. You know what I mean? Matter of fact,
Mm-hmm.
it was Friday. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Talk
Mm-hmm.
for like 2 hours. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what this is all about. And
Right.
Yeah. Well, this is how I would like look at content as well. It's like, regardless of, it could be good content, right? But if long as it exists on this internet, it's going
yeah,
to compound eventually, right?
yes, sir.
Correct.
And the ones that are good will compound even better over time. They'll mature better over time. But also, the things that aren't as good, there's something else. It'll still grow, but it'll grow in its own way, you know. But
Right.
yeah, nothing is lost on the internet. So you just got to make sure that you know that, like, all
For
this is an
sure.
investment to some extent. A lot of people come, a lot of people go, a lot of people come back and go again. But when it exists, and that's the thing about consistency, and that's the thing about actually doing something. You know, so much respect. And Mr. Trent too. I missed the live that you had with the panel, but I caught it on replay. And I do want to ask if there's a way for you to add super thanks to your channel, because that panel discussion, man, that's super thanks worthy. So like
See,
that'll allow people to actually help you monetize after they miss the live too. I mean, it's already a common thing, but you know, if you're interested in that, that would be a great thing. Yeah.
and now, I'm gonna tell you, Trent, he right. He right. Now, see, I ain't even see the panel yet, but I'm telling you, he right.
Y'all killing me, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. That's all I can say. I'll take a look at it and check. But yeah, okay. See, that's a whole nother line. Let me clear the smoke out from under my hat first.
That part. That part.
Yeah. See, if y'all could see, I had to take my hat off, move my hair, fix everything, because that just, yeah. I,
Exactly. Tay, I'm telling you.
mm, mm,
Listen,
mm.
ARD ain't nothing to play with.
He's
Now,
not. He's
but
not.
but I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm mentioning this, and feel free to apply this in your personal life, in your product content creation life. Run with people that can teach you something.
True.
Run, why are you running with people that bring nothing to the table?
Hmm.
When you
They just
have
taking up a seat that could be filled by somebody else.
that part, like, I don't
Hmm.
have all the answers, but I have a couple answers that I can bring to the table.
Yeah.
Trent brings answer to the table. ARD brings answer to the table. And now instead of it being three, it's 30. Okay, let's all
Yeah.
take these 30 answers and apply them in different aspects of life. It ain't even got to be on this platform. Hashtag winning is all I'm saying.
Agree. And I always like my table and my friends to bring their own chair and another table. You know.
Bruh, hold on, time out. Time out. You ain't even got this. You ain't even got to say that vision. I got you. ARD, I'm gonna need you to repeat that one more time, sir, because that one almost bowled me over.
Yeah, it's curating your friends, right? It's something that when you become family, you're creating a table. You're inviting people to your table. You're not asking them
Right.
to bring a table. You're not asking them to bring a chair. But the friends that you do want to keep are those that bring their own table and their own chair as well. And now we have another chair plus another table, and we can invite more people.
Bruh,
Ooh. Dude,
listen,
I'm done. I'm man. See,
listen,
I,
listen.
y'all, no.
Now I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna say this. That answer is literally what I was just saying. That answer is proof of why ARD is at my table, because the man brought a table, brought gems and knowledge, dropped them all, and said, "Okay, now let's grow." What? But bruh, you're so right. Like, it, it's all mindset. And I'm gonna tell you, the title of the live stream tonight is "I'm tired of doing the same thing." And what I mean by that is I don't want to become predictable. Oh, Joe talking about motivation. I saw that yesterday. I ain't got to go over there.
Hmm.
No, no, sir. No, sir. Today is completely different. We have brand new gems that we have polished all day. Would you like me to drop them? It's it changing, always adjusting, adapting. Nothing stays the same. We got to do different. Tay said yes at TWLG. Also, add to stop getting jealous of people doing better than you. You should use them as a mentor or motivation to do better. Listen, now, before we go on, I got to say this real quick because I need people to understand the validity and the truth of what Thais just said. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, Tay, but I want to say that it was 6 months ago, maybe even 7 or 8. Um, Tay and I had some serious conversations in Instagram Messenger and live streams and that kind of deal. And I told her, as a content creator, that she would pass me long before I would ever get to 3K. And she kept saying that she didn't see it, she didn't think that it would happen. But I'm telling you, that sister is out here doing her thing. So I'm mentioning that because there's nothing wrong with embracing someone's success before the success hits, because that's what true friendship is. I already know you got me, but I don't care because we are friends. I want to see you succeed. I'm trying to be over here clapping for your success. That's what it's got to be.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, totally agree. And I think how we eliminate that jealousy is, like I said, when you invite somebody to come to your table and they bring their table and chair, you're learning from them. That table, your table might be mahogany. Their table might be something from wherever it's from, right? It could
Yes,
be
sir.
oak wood, redwood, it could be anything. Or it could be
Yes, sir.
IKEA, it could be Walmart. It doesn't matter. If you have that energy and that effort to bring yourself to the table and offer what you have, we all connect and we all learn. So there is no jealousy. I can be
So,
vulnerable to learn what that table is, right?
right.
Why would I be jealous of that when I can learn what that is? If
Yes.
it's a mindset thing, yeah.
I got a question for y'all.
What's that?
So what happens when you bring a table and a chair to another person's table and everything appears to be okay? Then all of a sudden, this person takes their table and chair and walks away.
You know what that means? That means that the person that walked away didn't know how to build. Because
Well, if they're walking away with their own table and not yours, right? That's
Hmm.
if they're
Right.
walking away with your table and chair, right?
No, they're
Yeah,
walking away with their own table and chair.
yeah, yeah. That's
like,
okay. You don't know how to
and
play in
Right.
the sandbox. That's fine.
that's
Correct.
Yeah,
there you
Correct.
okay.
what
Bingo.
would you say earlier, Vision? Making room for the people that need to be there. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Tay
Hmm.
said, yes, maybe almost a year actually. And I'm telling you, Tay, like I don't even remember how long it's been. And I don't just say stuff to say stuff. I say stuff because I see certain things.
Right.
If y'all haven't had a chance to check out Tay's content, it's one thing to mukbang. It's another thing to bring personality to the mukbang. You see, it's different. So
Right.
all I'm telling you is this: embrace other people's success before it happens,
Yep.
because that is how you prove to them that you are genuine.
Yeah.
That's right.
And this is also, if you're tired of doing the same thing, try showing
Yeah,
gratitude. Try embracing people outside of the norm, right? You'll
Correct.
change the way of thinking just by
yes,
doing that, you know. And
Correct.
then on top of that, you'll be able to change your situation. I know it sounds like a silly philosophy, but honestly, if you're consistent at it, I know by experience, and that's what I can only speak from, that it works. But what happened for me isn't going to be the same for you in the timeline. or it might be even quicker or better, right? But at the same time, is when you embrace that, if you want to change what you have going on, you're tired of the same thing, regardless of what that means, embrace other people first, right? And that
Hmm.
alone, help other people, support other people, show love to other people, like help somebody that got trying to do something, right? When you do that, like give with a like just open heart, you will find yourself realizing new things that you can actually transition to as well. You know, but
Hmm.
sometimes when you're stuck and you feel like you're in a rut, give, give.
Yes.
But regardless of what you can give, it could be your time. You know, I don't like speaking on monetary things, but to whatever you can give, you know, give and be
Right.
Yeah.
consistent in that. And I think that that alone is going to open up your transition and change your trajectory. But yeah, I didn't mean to bogart that right quick, but yeah.
No, you good, fam. You dropping gems. And I left this comment up. Making with Marilyn said, I just subbed her. Looking forward to seeing your videos at Tay Eats.
That's right.
I just jumped on real quick. Tay Eats is at 3.3 thousand subscribers. And I'm using this as an example because the entire time that I have known Tay Eats, she has not changed. Like years ago, like a year and a half ago, we collabed on the what was that hot sauce, Tay? I still got it in the cabinet. And man, I can't remember the name of it. Craziness,
Yep.
craziness. But see, this is the thing. Oh, Psalms, thank you so much for being here, sis. Not sure if you're still here, but thank you, fam, for showing love and support.
Yes.
Appreciate
Yes,
you.
yes, good to see you,
That's
son.
another one. Good to see you, Psalms. That's another one. She's everywhere.
Yes.
I noticed like before I go live or do a live, an hour or so before, she'll come in and drop a comment, and she may not come back. She may, but she comes in, hits the like button, leaves a comment, and she's gone.
Yeah.
And that right there shows you the people that not only enjoy your content, but they believe in you as a person.
Yes, indeed.
I think
Yes,
I'll,
a
indeed.
I'll,
blessing that this internet can afford is you know that you're not by yourself, you
right.
know,
For
and that
I'll,
sure.
creates energy. Yeah.
For sure.
I'll take 10 TLCs and be content
Yeah.
than having 5,000 subscribers.
Look, bro, big bro.
Yeah.
Making with Maryland is at 23K.
Right. Right.
And but and I've been watching. I've seen Maryland in so many places that
Hmm.
what and I mentioned where she's at now because that is the product of the equation that you just mentioned. When you have 10 to 20 TLC in the gardens, Psalm 146,
Right.
these are the people that the growth is exponential. When that
Yep.
thing hits, that thing
Right.
hits.
It's yes.
But if you're not content before it hits, how will you ever be content after it hits?
Right.
Yeah, it's almost ingenuine if you're not really coming correct, you know.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
almost like a celebrity, right? And you had so many family friends and things like that growing up. Everyone knew you locally, but nobody invested in you. And then all of a sudden, you did what you did, right? And
yeah,
now the whole world knows you, and it's
yeah,
like
Yes.
they want to come back, and it's like, all right, I know, I still we got love for you, but like now
Hmm.
it's like a little ingenuine, isn't it? Or is it not?
Hmm.
You know, and
Right.
now we have to look at your character to see what was that about, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay to like show love before everything hit, because it's gonna hit.
That's right.
It's gonna hit. It's
Well,
just a matter of
True.
time. As long as you show
And
up and be consistent, it's gonna hit. Like,
for
right.
sure.
And on that note, it is 10:50. It's 11:55, gentlemen.
yeah.
I love y'all.
I'm with
Everybody in
you,
the chat,
man. We
do
love
me a
you too.
favor. If you haven't, hit the like button, share it out. If you're new, subscribe to this man because he's up at 11:55 at night
Thank you,
doing
my
his
brother.
thing. I appreciate y'all, brothers. I love y'all, brothers.
Hey, we
Y'all
love
keep
you
doing
too.
what y'all doing, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. Everybody have an amazing night.
For sure. You too.
Yes, yes,
Please
Yeah.
tell
yes.
the COO that we apologize for stealing you away.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, because
we,
I turned around and looked, and the TV's turned off, and the whole
yeah,
nine and gone. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
oh,
already know. Yeah,
yeah,
been cleaned
yeah.
up, everything.
You
yes,
have your business, big bro. You know what I mean?
yes, yes.
No
I'll see
worries.
y'all brothers later. Everybody take care. Have a great
Much
night and
love.
stay safe.
God bless.
Thank you
We'll see
so
you soon.
much.
God bless. Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all,
that's my brother
listen.
right there. That's my pops right there. Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm gonna say this because he gone now, or at least he said he was gone. Y'all do me a favor. If you haven't checked out Vision Preparedness, go check him out and put Joe sent you. Because see, he gonna expect motivation from the weightlifting geek. But put Joe sent you just so we can surprise him. You see what I'm saying? Now, I left this comment up from Troy because Troy said, I feel like a tadpole in an ocean with all you giants in this live stream. I'm trying to learn from all y'all. Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not a giant by no means. You know,
Me.
we
Yeah. Like
we
I don't
have
even. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. As far as a giant, I'm not. Nah, we ain't doing that. You know.
yeah,
But at the same time, we're all tadpoles just trying to grow.
that's it.
And if you're in
Now,
the room in the ocean, you got all the room to grow. You
for
know.
sure,
Yeah. So
for
support
sure.
to you, brother. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Troy's good people. Troy's good
Yeah.
people for sure. And we have another amazing now. And I'm gonna say giant. I know that Andale Homestead is gonna disagree with, but I'm gonna say giant. And now this is why I'm saying giant. Now I'm saying giant, not just because of the content that she creates, but I literally had a chance to break bread with Andale Homestead at Bojangles. We went live together for about 15, 20 minutes. We talked about some things. She's helped our channel to grow. She's one of our silver members every month. She invests in us. But when I tell y'all, when the camera goes off, literally the same woman. Nothing changes. Like Andale is that neighbor down the street that you've never had, that is just genuine. And as the phrase goes, sweet as pie. Like, man, that's Andale. Listen, and she's growing on multiple platforms for that very reason.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Andel. Yeah. I've been watching you for quite some time. Shout out to you. I look
Most
forward to
definitely.
meeting you one time. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, Kay, listen. Now, I was gonna say nothing about Vision here, and I think he's still here in the bushes. Listen, Vision, the only person I know go live and have 99 people in his live stream. Like, bruh, and and please don't take
That's
this
not true. That's
personally
not
heavy.
true. It's not
Like,
99. It's not
you,
90. It might be
yeah,
97, but it
like
ain't 99.
you know what I mean? You come in the live
But
stream and
at the
there's
same
10
time,
people.
yeah. That's actually how Vision and I met. Yeah. That's how we
Yes,
met. And I wasn't on the live. I was in the chat. Yeah. I was watching.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it brought us together.
Hey man, that makes it a good thing.
Yeah.
Period. Okay, so Vision's still here. Now I know he's still here in the chat, but he jumped off the panel. So I'm telling y'all, go over there, check Vision out. Tell him Joe sent you. You see what I'm saying? He'll figure it out because he's here. But tell him that Joe sent you. You see what I'm saying? I know he don't watch the numbers, but it's the algorithm. He don't have to watch the numbers. We'll let the algorithm watch the numbers. Y'all go tell him Joe sent you. You see what I'm saying? Tell him Joe sent you. Now,
Yeah. And also, let's if anything, I know this is your live, but let's make sure we blow up Tazy's. Let's make sure
yes,
we do that. Yeah. Both
yes,
Mr. Vision and Tazy's. And on top of that, if you ain't catch that panel that Vision Preparedness has just had, man, like you missing out. You want to catch that. Like seriously, you want to catch it.
for
Like
sure.
that's not something to play with. You want to. I advertise that 1,000%. Like you want to catch it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, big bro. Yes, sir. Now, there was a time where there were certain areas of the United States that were referenced as a melting pot because everybody came together. It didn't matter melatonin and levels and complexions and financials, and people came together. So I want our house over here on these YouTube streets to be a
Yeah.
melting pot.
Yeah. And I was
I,
gonna say it's still in person, but also it's still virtual too. Even more so virtual, but you have to curate it in a way.
yes,
You got to go through the stuff, sometimes, but you want to curate it in a way that you bring everybody together. And next thing uh, a township becomes a county becomes a city becomes a state. You know, but yeah,
yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yes, sir. You're 1,000% right, and that's what. Take care, Big Bro Vision. Thank you for coming up. We appreciate you, fam. Much love, and good night. We will see you sometime tomorrow. I'm gonna text you because I got some things I want to talk to you about. We working on some things over here. Um, yes, exactly, Tay. Exactly. Now, we've talked about it in the previous live stream, and I'm gonna mention it real quick. Um, we got Deborah Garrett in the building. You've been here the whole time, sis. I remember you coming in at the beginning. That is what is up. We got Selena. How are you doing, sis?
What's
Thank
going
you.
on, Miss Gary? Hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you for coming through and for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Um, there's a difference between potential and kinetic energy. You can stand at the top of a mountain. You have all the potential energy in the world if you just move forward because gravity is going to take care of the rest. Or you can have kinetic energy. I may not be on the same level as that person on the mountain. I may only be half as high, but guess what? I'm hashtag moving. I'm out here doing something with every bit of potential energy that I
yeah.
got.
And you let gravity do the rest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
It's almost
So,
like when you're weightlifting. All you gotta do is
oh,
push it up, and that thing gonna
see,
come back down for you to push it up again. But you gotta know how it come down so you can
hey,
push it up. Yeah,
big bro, you have to control that descent so that the descent and the power and the weight becomes potential energy for you to push it
yeah.
back up.
But your perception, if you think it's just pushing you down, that's what it is. But if you see it, that's actually lifting you up. You already
See?
expect it. So that is it's gonna actually add to you doing another rep. You know.
First,
Yeah.
be,
Yeah,
be,
but yeah, yeah. We talking in parables right now.
now, I'm gonna throw this out here real quick, and then I'm gonna catch up with the chat. But I gotta say this because of what you're saying. Now you, if you read between the lines, you'll understand what I'm saying. In science, there is something called the law of conservation of energy. Energy is never destroyed; it simply changes form. So what that means is when I got 315 pounds of weight on my chest, as it's coming down, that energy of it coming down does not disappear. I'm simply turning it or transforming that same energy on the way down into something that can help me to push it up because it gave me
Exactly.
its energy to
Yeah.
use against it on the way up.
Yeah. Oh man. You got steam coming out of my hat, as Mr. Vision said.
I'm just saying. Hashtag I'm just saying.
Yeah. But
Selena, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you, sis.
yeah, and to connect this back to the even topic, because we already been speaking on the same topic, but when you have energy, when you're in a transitional period, or if you're experiencing things in your life that's allowing you to transition, don't think that that energy is coming against you, right? Regardless if it's um, work related, personal life, anything. Just know that that energy is actually helping you propel if you
That
want to
part,
use it that way, you know. You know.
that part.
So with that, yeah,
And see, I'm trying not to go till 3 o'clock in the morning. But you said something that I've got to address. Um, there is a thing in electrical and other professions and things. It's called a shutoff valve.
mm-hmm,
That shutoff valve means when I close that, nothing's getting past it. So when you are bench pressing, when you are deadlifting, when you are living, when you are creating content, when you are supporting your family, when you are making sacrifices for whatever the reason is for you that means something, close that shutoff valve. Because I don't care what it is. I don't care whether it's good, bad, ugly, indifferent, in between. That is energy that you must shut off so that you can turn it into your own kinetic energy to remove that
yeah,
situation.
yes, yes. And when you shut it off, certain things already came through. So like you said, that energy, use it to your advantage, not disadvantage, at all times. Some
Yes,
things
sir.
you ain't gonna use, some things you will, but use it to your advantage. You know, in a positive way. You know, don't be negative, because that's only gonna take away from the value. It's only gonna take away from the outcome. Use it to your advantage, like in a positive way. And
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know how before you get democratized. I don't want to go too crazy, but
See, I peeped the
yeah,
terminology. I like that. I like that.
use it to your advantage. Yeah,
For sure.
everything is an advantage if you think about it. There are two ways of thinking about life. You can have an asset based mind, or you can have a deficit based mind. Choose the asset
Mm.
based mind, because asset based mind will allow you to think about what you have instead of what you don't have, and you can move from what you have.
All day long. All
Yeah.
day long. Good gracious. See, now y'all know I be talking about how ARD just be dropping nuggets, and then he just muted his mic like he didn't just say what he just said. So this is what I'm telling you, and I'm gonna I'm gonna do my best to take this a step further. You can have one 2x4, or you can have six 2x4s. You stand on one 2x4, that makes you 2 inches taller. You stand on 10 2x4s,
Yeah.
you are now 20 inches taller. So
Yeah.
it the things that are negative, the things that bother us, the thing I just can't believe life treated me this way. This happened XYZ. When it rains, it pours, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Take those
We
things.
understand that. It's real in a way, but if you let it like continue, like, hey, like what are you gonna do about it? Using the
Yeah.
assets that you have, what are you gonna do? Yeah.
Yes.
And we choose to be positive, we choose to be progressive, you know. At least that's how that's how I've been trained.
For
Yeah.
sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Look, what's that old phrase? You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Like,
Yeah, for
I,
sure.
you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be negative. I don't have to be pessimistic. I, I stay optimistic. I stay positive because I never know who's in my life for a season or who is there to help me in that moment to overcome something that I never could on my own. Y'all got me hashtagging my feelings, like
Yeah.
Trent would say.
Yeah. And I think regardless, I mean, come on, we're not robots, right? So I don't want people to think that this is, oh, if I do this, this is going to happen. Like, no, it's not that simple. It's simple enough to be complex. And
Yes.
anybody that knows that, it's like to even get simplification, you have to go through a lot of complex algorithms. You really have to,
Ooh.
but yeah, um, yeah, it is what it is, and it's what you choose, at the end of the day.
For
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. And now I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek because for Motivation Monday for next week. Now I don't know, it may end up being late. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work out, but we are gonna talk about the road less traveled is more comfortable than the road that everyone's on.
Oh yeah. And the road that you make for yourself is, man,
Yes, sir.
yeah, it's hard, but it becomes easy, and it becomes hard again, and it becomes easy. And when you look back at it, you have fulfillment.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, yeah.
That's exactly it. E Money, what's going on, bro? Hashtag in my feelings. Y'all, now I'm gonna mention this real quick because E Money's here and I need to do this. And I, it's what we've been discussing all night. I don't care whether you got 5 subscribers or 5 million subscribers. When you come in, we are going to show love because that is literally what we do. But beyond that, I need y'all to understand that every single live stream, even with the adjustments that you saw today, there is a musical production by E Money that comes in after the waves and the silver and the gold members that plays while we're in the gym and we're doing all those things. And I'm saying this because listen, we're all trying to step our game up. We are all trying to become better and more effective content creators. But we can't do it on our own. We have to support each other. So, literally, you can go back. I know it's been like 4 or 5 months, and every single live stream, the link to eMoney's channel is down there because I need people to know Joe didn't come up with this music. This is hashtag eMoney. And if you want the same thing, I highly suggest you reach out to him. It's different. It's different.
Wow. Hey, shout out to you, money. Yeah. Let's definitely run that up. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's so dope. Because I
And
was wondering where you got that from.
yeah,
I
and
was wondering.
but I'm gonna tell you, because I will forever be a man of principles. If
Hmm.
I tell you I rock with you, I rock with you. Like, we're making changes with our intros and all of these things, but somehow, some way, that track that E Money literally gave us and said use for whatever content you want, I gotta use that. Like, I can't take this gift that E Money gave us and say, nah, I'm too big. I gotta switch that up. I can't do that. Nah, I don't care if it's 30 seconds, the whole banger. You got to listen to the whole thing. Now, you
Yeah,
got to go back to some of the older videos and live streams where we literally played the whole thing. But I'm going to tell you something.
I would
I don't
love to
care
see you eat money on a hyperthon one time.
for
You know,
sure.
I know you probably don't do it,
For
but just
sure.
the exposure alone, I would love to see that. Like, because
Listen,
there'll be so many more people that's watching that already appreciate your content and
yes.
everybody else. They will be like, all right, yeah, I can ride with this. Like, that's good. That's good right here. And
Now,
they can work with you offline. So I would love to see him on a hyperthon one time. That's
now,
that's my thought to you, E Money. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something, E Money. ARD over here speaking some truth now. So I'm just saying, we all adults, we all make our own decisions. But man, I be listening to ARD, bro. I'm just saying, he be coming out with some things that be pure fire for sure. Um, E Money said much love. I appreciate you, fam. Hey, look, we already got you. That ain't even a big deal at all. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. You didn't even want to really go live today after a long ass day. Excuse me, long day.
No, I didn't. I
But we
didn't.
here, you
I
know.
didn't.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what ended up happening. By the time I got to the house, Odom's homestead was live. And I didn't want to step on his toes. You know, what I mean, I had a couple things to do around the house and that kind of deal. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna take care of those. I'm gonna make sure Odom gets his time. And then once he stops going live, and I know that he stopped going live, then we'll do a pop up and we'll just see what happens. Um, you know, I I'm gonna tell you something. I left this comment up for a reason. Imani said, "It's all love, fam. I always appreciate your love and support." Now, I'm telling you this for a reason. All of us may not become multi-million dollar recording artists and all of these things that celebrities become and YouTube becomes this and that and contracts and all of it. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you can't find joy in helping someone else to succeed, I don't know if this platform's right for you. And I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure. And I understand too. Um, man, we can do what you love and not really have to worry about a manager or anything. And this is literally what you love to do. And you can make a living. Why not do it? Why not do
Mm-hmm.
it? So yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
For sure.
And the royalties and stuff like that and licensing, of course that get complicated. That's why we got
Mm-hmm.
10 here, but
There you go.
yeah. But at the same time, before we even get there and all that, man, keep it a buck, man. Just be genuine, relieve yourself. And that's for everybody that create content, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're exactly right. And I want people to understand that content creation within itself, there's nothing wrong with it. But if it gets to the point where it is taking away from family and all of these other things are important and obligations and is it really worth it? Now, I'm not telling you stop your channel. I'm not telling you stop making content. I'm not telling you to make any adjustments because ultimately everybody has to do what works for them. But all I'm saying is there are some talented people in our community. And if we take the time to get to know them, to listen to them, it's a wealth of pure knowledge right here. I'm just saying.
1000%. You never know who's in your community, what they can provide or what you can offer them, you know. But if you don't speak up, if you're not making yourself present, how do we know? You know, and
That's it.
it's we're in a point especially in 2023 where it's almost time out to
Hmm.
everyone trying to keep everything close to their chest. Of course, we know discernment, but there are a lot of things that can benefit a lot of people, and in return, you're going to benefit yourself. So these are the conversations and lives I love to support. I'll continue to support. You know, I know
Big,
we're over an hour, a couple minutes, but yeah, this is how you
big,
bring everybody in together.
big bro. I'm gonna tell you something. There was people in my personal life that told me I shouldn't do a tech tip series. Why are you gonna give people the technology tips that they need to generate more revenue than you? I,
Those will be your best videos as far as numbers, right?
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly, and
yeah,
and that's part of this whole minimizing or adjustment or infrastructure change, if you will. I'm not having the time that I need by the time I get back from the gym. I play football with little man, do all these things that everybody needs me to do. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with those things, but I'm just saying that by the time I finish those things, I'm exhausted.
yeah,
So, I,
yeah. Once I'm
yeah,
already out of the world, I don't want to like do the world until I got to go back, right?
yes,
Yeah, yeah. And honestly,
yes,
I think too, that might be something. Yeah, we'll take that offline, but that might be
yes.
something interesting because I don't think it would expel too much energy. I mean, but I'm not speaking from your wheelhouse, so I don't know.
Hmm.
It won't expel too much energy when we just keep it high level, and something that is consumable, that people can really live with. So,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, we can take that offline.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, now I said this before, and I'm saying it again. Um, don't be quick to bring people into your circle. But when you bring someone into your circle, make sure that they are vetted, verified, all of these things that you need them to be so that you feel comfortable with them being in your circle. And I'm Imani, listen, when you said real talk, like these are the kind of things that this is what community is about. Like we help each other. It doesn't matter what everybody's goal is. I don't have to know your destination, understand why you want to go there, whatever the case may be. But I can show you love and I can show you support. And we are asking everyone to do the same thing for us.
1,000. Yeah. I can't give you $1 million worth of game, but I'll give you $1 million worth of support. For sure. Yeah.
Big bro. And that's what I've realized has been missing for me. Now I'm going to say this, and I don't want this to come across the wrong way, but I don't have time to watch other people's content. Now, I'm happy when they're there for our live streams, and all of these things are great and everything is excellent. But right now, because of how much I grind, I'm not able to be present for other people. And I want to be there for other people so that when they go live, I don't care if it's 3 in the chat or 3 million, I need them to know that, hey, Joe remembers you and I'm there. Got you, fam.
I agree. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah. And we know how life gets. Life be life,
For,
at all
for
times.
sure.
Especially when you are creating and have new normals for yourself. Life be life, you know. So we understand that at a real level, you know.
For sure.
And we should normalize that past anything else. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. We got one of our silver members in the building, David Hunt. That's why I'm here. We appreciate you, fam. Thank you for being here and for coming out the bushes to speak. We appreciate you. Now, as we kind of get ready to wrap this thing up, because it's 12:30 and I do have to go to work in the morning. I've got to, yeah.
Shout out to David though. I've been peeping your channel. I love that music you got going on, even the gospel. I love it. Yeah.
Man, David the
I've
truth
been
now.
watching. Yeah, for a while now.
Don't slip on David.
Nah, he
David
got it.
is the pure truth,
He
and
got it. Yeah.
we're honored to have him as part of our silver member. David is not only doing things, but he's doing things. And I don't know how else to tell you but that. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know, and that's okay.
Facts.
But
Facts.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? When you know
I'm trying to
what
see how many passport stamps he got, man. Or how many passports he got. It's
we got
all
a couple.
love. It's all love.
You know how we do, big bro. But now
Nah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
take this.
David, I see you, man. Hey, I respect you. We listen to you all the time.
For sure, for sure, and rightly so. Now I'm gonna mention this real quick because we got like 3 minutes, and then I got to go because I've got to actually get some sleep for tomorrow. Um, you don't have to have a passport to travel. A passport is what the government says that you have to have to leave. But in this age of technology, unless you have property, unless you have certain things that you have to physically touch, you, you don't have to have a passport. Now I'm mentioning that because I don't care what your dreams are. I don't care what your aspirations are. I don't care whether they make sense in the normal manly, you see what I'm saying, situation or whatever. Um, let's get it. Like, let's get it. Because those things don't matter. Like, you got this. And we're there for you. Like, you got this. Let's go.
I totally agree. You don't need passport to travel. Nah, your only passport is your mind and your spirit. That's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For sure. E Money said, it's impossible to catch every live if people can't understand that people have lives outside of YouTube. I'm sorry for them. Just because you don't see someone present doesn't mean that they don't rock with you. E Money, fam. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm gonna mention this because we running out of time anyway, so it's like whatever. Um, there are certain aspects of content creation that, as a content creator, give you feedback. XYZ channel did XYZ, yada, yada, yada. First time here, they watched for 35 minutes, whatever the case may be, whatever. Um, we gotta be focused on this thing so that regardless, there is a gentleman's understanding. Like you go back to medieval times, there were certain things that were said that, as you said, big bro, don't have to be explained. I don't have to tell you why I said what I said, because real recognizes real. When I hear you say that and use that terminology, I already know that you're vetted. I got you. I'm with you. We rocking on this. Find
But
you some people.
bringing it back to the table, right? Real recognize real.
For
Now,
sure.
you can bring your table and your chair or whatever you bring, but if you taking it with you, that's not saying that you wasn't real or anything. It's just saying, yeah, all right, you defer different. That's cool, right? You can't play
Mm-hmm.
in the sandbox like this. That's fine. You can go, do what you got to do. We still love you. We still support you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just don't do any harm. That's real.
Yeah,
That's real. That recognize real. You know, don't
for
do any
sure.
harm and continue to live, create, and inspire. And I feel like that has to be an understanding. You know, like we all need that.
Big
Yeah.
bro, I'm gonna tell you something, and you're so right, and I want to highlight this. There was a professional bodybuilder that in the gym made this comment when somebody asked him about working out and that kind of deal, and the the point that he was making is the fact that everybody is doing this thing. It's not about what everybody sees. You take a mathematical equation. You got a squared plus a, b squared plus b, c squared plus c, variables of c, 24, 34, 70, whatever.
Yeah. A plus B equals Z. Right. Yeah.
But you got to get to the product of that equation. But in the
Correct.
process of getting to the product, every variable is important. So what we do together, whether you see me there, whether I'm in the bushes there, whether I'm sharing you out after, just like you said, big bro, if I'm coming through, hitting the super thanks, letting you know I appreciated that content, whatever you can do it so that people know that you care. And that's it.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. Uh, it's a slow build. It's a slow burn.
For
But
sure.
trust me, we are. You've already reached that threshold where it can't be taken back unless you want to just take it back. You've already reached that, Mr. Motivation. Like
Thank
you
you.
already did that. So it's already set in stone unless you want to take it back.
I'm
Until
with
then,
you.
keep running it up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, it's tomorrow, and in full transparency, I only got like 4 hours sleep last night.
No worries.
Ran crazy, setting up new positions and software and laptops and all of these things. I came to this live tired. So
Yeah.
I need you
Are
to
you just now telling us? No, it's
yeah,
no worries.
yes. At an hour and 29 minutes and 25 seconds, I'm letting you in on the secret to know that your boy is tired.
Yeah.
So I want you
Do
to
you mind? You want to close out? Hey, give me 1 second in the back room, and we'll be good. All right.
for sure, for sure.
All right. Thank you.
I, hey, I got
Thank
you,
you for
big
your
bro.
time. Like for real.
Nah,
Yeah.
for real, for real. And before we close, I want everyone to understand it doesn't matter how you enter the race. Now, I don't know if you've seen my eyelids close. If they did, I didn't even know they were doing it because I'm hashtag that tired. But I don't care because this
The vision used to say, "Hey, you want to be in the server room with your feet up."
for sure, for sure. And TLC came through with the other one, the vision I always say, go to bed, Joe. I'm telling you, TLC, I
Yeah.
got you. I'm finna go to bed. Emoy's
Yeah.
agreeing with the conversation. Hey, bro, much love to you, fam. You already know.
So,
Um, but what I'm telling you is this: as we get ready to close this thing out, don't be content to be the same. Now, I didn't have a chance to fully articulate the thought process behind the title of this live stream, the things that have happened, and so on and so forth. I don't want to be a one trick pony. I don't want someone to see the notification for our live stream pop up and say, "Oh, Joe talking about motivation. I heard that last week. Let me go somewhere." Nah, bruh. We have new things that we're discussing that aren't just motivation. We out here fitting to do this thing. It's time to diversify our portfolio and literally become a boss. But that don't happen overnight. Like you're gonna make some adjustments. You're gonna hate some of the adjustments you make. You're gonna like some of the adjustments you make. Things are going to change. But if you're smart, when things change, if it gets too bad, you got an escape clause. We make adjustments as we go. But listen, I'm not, I'm not quitting at this. I'm not quitting at this. And I don't want you to think that because we're taking away 2 days of live streams, that this is me not believing in the process, not trusting the process, or whatever the case may happen. But this is literally so that I can be more present in the community. And that's it.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you. I can't wait to even see the part two about this. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually, between me and Mr. Vision,
Yes.
we both got it. I think I did more of it, but
I feel you, big bro. Look, I ain't mad at you, fam. I ain't
yeah,
mad
the
at you.
part
I
two of this,
appreciate you.
I think, yeah, you're on to something. So yeah, respectfully, yeah, keep doing your thing.
Most definitely, big bro. And likewise, I appreciate you. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of you may have only seen a resilient dad in live streams where he is dropping um, super chats and numbers and things that may blow your mind. But I'm gonna tell, and I'm mentioning this for a reason, and I don't mean to put you on blast, big bro, I apologize if it seems that way, but I need people to understand that when it comes to life, when it comes to content creation, don't get caught up in the numbers. Man, Sandra came through, Sandra Clark, aka Blue Bears, and she gave me $30. That means I gotta keep doing content that fits Sandra. No, that doesn't. What that means is she came through and showed love when she was able to, regardless of the content, because she's not here specifically for the content. She's here for you because you're part of the community and you're doing what you can to make everyone better. Don't get caught up in the numbers. Don't get caught up in what you see people give, what you see people do, because I can promise you for everything that you see, there is literally almost 1,000 things that you will never see. But
Yeah.
those things add to the value of what we're doing on this
And that
platform.
was just an example. It wasn't real true, right? But yeah, yeah. Also, also keep in mind, regardless of the people that do support, we're just regular citizens, man. And
Yeah.
you don't understand, like, as a content creator, or maybe you do. You know what the celebrities go through, what they watch when they finally off the clock for a few minutes, right?
Mhm.
What uh, the deities or governments or anything, what they watch when everything's off the clock. Like, finally, I get a couple moments and I want to decompress. Right?
Mhm.
They are watching everybody, and
Mhm.
that's just for fun. They don't add a super chat. They don't add a comment. You don't even see them. You don't even know how to see them. You know,
Mhm.
my thing is everything is being everybody's supporting everything almost. But
Yes.
for those that choose, and has the opportunity to do so, support as you can, regardless if it's a like or not. And I don't like speaking on monetary stuff, but yeah, regardless of what it is, you know, I because I think that the super chat sometimes make people feel in a way in this internet that
Mhm.
like less than or something, and it's not the case. It's not the case. Like,
Mhm.
we are equals. Like, for real, we're equals. And
That's it.
I might actually ask you for $5. You know,
Mhm. Yeah.
we
Hey,
are equals.
listen. Things happen. You know what I mean? Hey, bro.
So I
Look,
don't want to create
you
that like
you ask me
perception.
for
You
$5,
know.
I'm gonna cash out you 20 because we family. You see what I'm saying? Like,
No,
that's how
I'm
it
gonna
is.
ask the whole chat right now. Send me $5 in my cash app.
Yes, sir.
This is what I'm saying. It's not about the numbers. It's the yeah. You don't know who's watching, and you don't know. Um, yeah, my bad for just having that character right there. But
You good.
yeah, you don't know who's watching. You don't know what they can provide or what they can support, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, you shouldn't even care. You should, if you genuinely support this, support it as
Mm-hmm.
best as you can. We ain't telling
Mm-hmm.
you to give your Sunday offering. We're not telling you to do a lot of these things, right? That's not what we're doing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we don't prefer that. Like, your time is enough. Like, you're good. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want that to be a comparison, because it's not the case, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
respectfully, yeah.
I'm with
And
you.
I know you said the super chats and all that stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna still be giving you guys super chats. Our whole foundation, like everything that we got, we're gonna still give you super chats. But
Yeah.
it's I don't want people to compare that. Like, that's not the case. Like, yeah,
Well, and I'm gonna tell you, big bro, I'm gonna take it a step further. Um, there is a difference in doing those things for recognition and doing those things to genuinely support. Now, at first glance, people may think, oh man, he clout chasing, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Guess what? Who cares? That's life. But I'm telling you, once I got to know you, I realized that what you brought to the table, as we spoke of earlier, is so much more than a super chat. It's so much more than a super sticker. It's so much more than because it's knowledge. It's knowledge. So, what I mean? I don't know how. All I'm saying is share the knowledge. Don't be afraid to pass it down. Share the knowledge. Let's get it.
Geek Squad.
Geek Squad. You already know it. All right, y'all. So we finna close out. I'm gonna talk to ARD for a hot minute, and then we're gonna get ready to take this thing to the house, so to speak. But I appreciate the 9 people that are still rocking with us. I think we have like 11, 12, 13 as a peak for concurrent viewers. We appreciate you. TLC, thank you so much, sis. Those are the things that we're talking about. TLC has been here from the beginning. She could have been making content, she could have been supporting other people, but she can't. Listen, let's do it. Let's do it. So, in the meantime, and in between time, until we see you on the next time, stay strong, stay positive, stay active. Geek Squad. I'm going to try to remember what I look like, where I work, and all these things so that I can be ready for tomorrow. But I appreciate you being here, each and every one of us. Whether it be we made this together. And that's what I'm getting at. And it's late. I'm trying to put my words together. But what I'm telling you is this. It is a group effort. You know, if I come up here by myself, that's one person in the chat, and the only other person in the chat is my big bro on the panel, a resilient dad. So what am I going to do now? There's nobody there. So
Yeah, E Money says something too, and I see TLC as well. E Money, you're right. Knowledge is so expensive to those who doesn't want to learn, and to value it, it is valuable to those who that want to learn, and that's basing like bouncing off the topic that you said about knowledge. You know,
for
so
sure.
it's all love. Yeah,
For sure. TLC said, go to bed, Joe. Listen,
yeah,
TLC.
yeah, yeah,
Look, I ain't
yeah.
arguing with you. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. We hashtag on the grind, but I appreciate you all being here. Thank you, TLC, for reining me in. I appreciate you. TLC, tell them again. Look, I can't keep y'all here all night because I can't be around. I got to go to work in the morning. I have to look professional at 8:30 in the morning. So I appreciate you. We're going to run before I start because I'm hashtagging my feelings about this motivation thing tonight. So thank y'all for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. Stay strong, stay positive, stay active, and we are out. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.